What is up, radio fans? Big Al here, and you're probably wondering, where were you yesterday? Well, I was a little busy yesterday, so I couldn't get anything in yesterday. So I'm going to do a double header today as we continue our series on the AM and FM stations across the country. Part 1 today is Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City. Is not too far from Phoenix. It's probably about a 10-12 hour drive from here, maybe. Gotta go through all these mountain ranges and all that, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get right into it. AM 560 high definition is KLZ Denver, 560 KLZ the source. This is a talk radio station with news updates from USA Radio News. KLZ is owned by the Crawford Broadcasting Company, and they operate a translator in Denver on 100.7 K264BO. 630 is KHOW Denver, Talk Radio 630, KHOW, Denver's talk station. This is a news talk station with updates from ABC News, NBC News, and Westwood One News, and programming from both Premier Radio Networks and Westwood One. KHOW is owned by iHeartMedia. I didn't write this down for some ungodly reason, but I'll go ahead and write that in now. There. 670, broadcasting in high definition. KLTT, Commerce City, powerful Christian talk. So, judging by that branding, this is a Christian talk station owned by Crawford Broadcasting Company. KLTT operates a translator station in Commerce City at 95.1 K236CQ. 710 is KNUS Denver, 710 KNUS, the local talk leader. This is a news talk station with news updates from CBS News and programming from Westwood One and Salem Communications. They are owned by the Salem Media Group. 760 KDFD Thornton, Freedom 93.7, real news, real talk. This is a conservative talk station owned by iHeartMedia and is repeated on KRFX 103.5 HD2 Denver and is translated on 93.7 K229 BS Lakewood. 780 is technically a Colorado Springs radio station, but it shows up in Denver. That's KCEG, Fountain, Colorado. Radio Ranch 780 AM 105.1 FM. Timeless Country. This station plays classic country music and bluegrass and is owned by Timothy Cutforth. They operate a translator station in Colorado Springs at 105.1 K286CO. 810 in high definition is KLVZ Brighton, Colorado. Legends 95.3 FM and 810 AM. Pop Classics is what their slogan is. This is a soft oldies / adult standard station from Crawford Broadcasting Company. They operate a pair of FM translator stations, one in Brighton on 94.3 K232FK, the other in Denver at 95.3 K237 GG. 850 is KOA Denver, 850 KOA, the voice of Colorado. This is a news talk station with news updates from ABC News and programming from the Premier Radio Networks. KOA is also the flagship station of the Denver Broncos, the Colorado Rockies, and Colorado Buffaloes football and men's basketball. KOA is owned by iHeartMedia, and they operate two FM translator stations, 94.1 K231BQ Golden, and 94.1 K231 AA Boulder. This station is also repeated on KBCO 97.3 FM HD2 in Boulder. 890, and this is another Colorado Springs station, or it was up until about November 2018. But this was a pretty cool station that I had to include on here. They don't exist now, but this was a pretty cool station, especially the final 2 years of their existence. And that's 890 KJME, Fountain, Colorado, which was previously known as 890 Yesterday, where they played all Beatles music. So any song from the Beatles they played on this station. KJME is currently silent and is owned by Timothy Cutforth, the owner of KCEG Radio Ranch. KJME operated a translator station in Colorado Springs at 106.7 K294 DB. Of course, they aired in all Beatles format until the station fell silent on November 24th, 2018. 910 in high definition is KPOF Denver AM 91. The Point of Faith. This is a Christian talk and teaching station owned by Pillar of Fire. They operate an FM translator station in Denver on 102.7 K274 DF. 950 is KKSE AM Parker, Colorado. Altitude Sports AM 950, Denver's original sports station. So this was the first radio station in Denver to adopt a sports talk format. They are the Denver affiliate of Fox Sports Radio and are also the co-flagship station of the NBA's Denver Nuggets, the NHL's Colorado Avalanche. They are also the flagship station of the Colorado Rapids. That's the MLS soccer team in Denver. And a national and a lacrosse team, a professional lacrosse team called the Colorado Mammoth. Their games are also aired here. KKSE AM is owned by Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, which is, of course, ran by Stan Kroenke, owner of the Denver Nuggets, Colorado Avalanche, Colorado Rapids, and the Colorado Mammoth. He also owns the regional sports network, the Altitude Sports Network. 990 is KRKS AM Denver, 94.7 FM The Word, Denver's Christian station. This is a Christian talk and teaching station with hourly news updates from SRN News. This station is owned by the Salem Media Group and is the AM simulcast of KRKS FM 94.7 in Lafayette, Colorado. 1060 is KRCN Longmont, the Catholic Radio Network. This is a Catholic radio format owned by Catholic Radio Network Incorporated and is rebroadcast on KCRN 1120 AM in Lyman, Colorado, which is also part of the Denver area, and on KFEL 970 AM Pueblo/Colorado Springs. KRCN operates a translator station in Greeley, Colorado at 92.1 K221 And KFEL operates a translator station in Black Forest, Colorado on 102.3 K272FP. By the way, KCRN 1120 AM is required by FCC regulation to sign off the air at local sunset because they are on a clear channel frequency. 1090 in high definition is KMXA, I should say. KMXA Aurora. Jose 1090 AM. Docalas de Turancho. This is a regional Mexican station from Intravision Communications. 1150 KNRV Inglewood, which is a Spanish news talk station from locally based Amigo Multimedia Incorporated. That's the same people that owns KNUV 1190 here in Phoenix. KNRV operates a translator station in Inglewood on 96.1 K241CP, and this is also the Spanish flagship station for both Colorado Rockies baseball and Denver Broncos football. 1190 is KVCU Boulder. Radio 1190, the AM Revolution. This is a student-run freeform station from the University of Colorado Foundation Incorporated, which in turn, the University of Colorado owns 1190. 1220 in high definition is KLDC Denver. KLDC, serving God and country. This is a Christian talk and teaching station from Crawford Broadcasting. On 1280 is KBNO Denver, Que Buena, 1280 AM. This is a regional Mexican station from Latino Communications LLC with an FM translator station in Denver on 97.7 K249EX. 1340 KDCO Denver, Mile High Sports, 1340 and 104.7 FM. Denver's Mile High Sports. This is the Denver affiliate of SB Nation Radio. They are owned by 4Ks LLLP, and they operate a FM translator in Denver at 104.7 K284 CI. 1390 and 1390 AM and 88.5 FM is KGNU. Now, KGNU AM is licensed to Denver, while KGNU FM is licensed to Boulder. This is independent community radio. So both stations broadcast a community radio format with programming from Pacifica Radio, Public Radio International, and the BBC World Service. KGNU is owned by the Boulder Community Broadcast Association, Incorporated. And again, 1390 is simulcast on 88.5 KGNU FM Boulder, which broadcasts in high definition. 1430 is KEZW Aurora, EZ 1430, Timeless Music. This is another soft oldies / adult standard station owned by Intercom Communications, with news updates from CNN. KEZW is repeated on sister station KQMT 99.5 FM HD2 Denver. 1510 is KPLS Littleton, Positive Lifestyle Radio. This is a Christian radio station that just launched a couple weeks ago, which is now owned by Radio 74 International. KPLS operates an FM translator in Boulder at 92.9 K225CZ. 1550 is KKCL Golden, 96.9 The Cloud, Fun, Fresh, Colorado. This is an adult contemporary / adult album alternative hybrid owned by Main Street Media of Colorado, LLC. They operate a pair of FM translator stations, K245AD in Arvada and K245CM Golden, both operating on 96.9 FM. 1600 KEPN Lakewood, 1600 ESPN, Denver's sports station, or Denver Sports Radio. Almost butchered their slogan there. So 1600 pretty much broadcast the entire national schedule of ESPN Radio. So you'd be hearing Golick and Wingo. Dan LeBatard is on this station. Freddie and Fitzsimmons, which airs weeknights. You'll hear all of that on 1600 ESPN Denver, which is owned by Bonneville International. They are, of course, the sister station of KKFN 104.3 The Fen, which also broadcasts ESPN radio programming, but they have more local sports talk on that station. KEPN is also the Denver affiliate of the University of Wyoming Cowboys, so their football and men's basketball games are heard on ESPN 1600 Denver. 1650 is KBJD Denver, Radio Luz. This is a Spanish Christian station from Salem Media Group. And then rounding out the AM portion of the dial is 1690 KDMT Arvada. This is now the Denver affiliate of Relevant Radio. This is a Catholic talk station with programming from Relevant Radio, owned by Immaculate Heart Media Incorporated. Of course, this station was previously owned by the Salem Media Group and aired a business news format as the Wall Street Business Network. And prior to that, 1690 was also the former Denver affiliate of Radio Disney. Alright, so there's the AM side of the dial. Let's jump to the FM, starting with the non-commercial band. 88.1 Channel 201, and there weren't too many stations found on the non-commercial band here in Denver. Not too many, I only counted 5. But anyway, 88.1 Channel 201, KVOD Lakewood. CPR Classical, CPR standing for Colorado Public Radio. This is a classical music station owned by the Public Broadcasting of Colorado Incorporated. KVOD simulcasts its programming across the state on KCFP 91.9 FM in Pueblo, and I assume Colorado Springs also gets this station. KVOV 90.5 in Glenwood Springs, and 103.3 KPRU in Delta. Now this is in the Grand Junction and Montrose radio market. KVOD also operates 4 translator stations. They operate K260AL Arvada on 99.9 FM, K273AE Cortez on 102.5 FM, K204DZ Dove Creek at 88.7 FM, and K206BE Gunnison at 89.1 FM. 88.5 Channel 203 in high definition is KGNU FM Boulder, independent community radio. Now, this is what I was just talking about when we went over this station at 1390. They're known as independent community radio, which airs a community radio format for programming from Pacifica Radio, Public Radio International, and the BBC World Service. They are owned by Boulder Community Broadcast Association Incorporated, and this is the FM simulcast of KGNU AM Denver at 1390. 89.3 Channel 207 in high definition is KUVO Denver, QVO Jazz. That's Q-VO. That's KU-VO Jazz. Community, culture, music. That's their slogan. Pretty straightforward. FM analog and HD1 is jazz music and public radio with programming from NPR. On HD2 is an urban contemporary station known as The Drop. And then on HD3 is Denver Open Media, which is bands and artists from across the Denver area. KUVO is owned by Rocky Mountain Public Media, and they operate 3 translator stations. They actually operate 2 translator stations, and they have a satellite station, because their programming is simulcast on KUJZ 88.5 FM, Vail, Colorado. And then their FM translator stations are K225 BS 92.9 in Denver, which rebroadcasts HD3. And then they have another standalone translator station, K209 ED 89.7, located in Breckenridge, Colorado. Alright, 90.1 Channel 211 in high definition is KCFR FM Denver, Colorado Public Radio News, or CPR News. This is a news talk station with programming from NPR. KCFR is owned by Public Broadcasting of Colorado Incorporated, the same company that owns and operates classical station KVOD. And on FM analog and HD1 is the news talk format from NPR. And then on HD2 is the classical music simulcast of sister station KVOD. KVOD also airs programming from Public Radio International. KCFR FM is simulcast on KCFC 1490 AM Boulder. And they also operate a translator station also located in Boulder on 106.3 K292 GW. Okay. And the final station on the traditional non-commercial band on FM in Denver is 91.1 Channel 216. And this is in high definition. KLDV, Morrison, Colorado. Now, this is the Denver affiliate of the K-Love Radio Network, broadcasting contemporary Christian music on FM, analog, and HD1. Air 1, which is one of their sister networks, which plays Christian worship music, airs on HD2. And then on HD3 is the newly launched K-Love Classics, which is throwback contemporary Christian music. KLDV is owned by EMF, the Educational Media Foundation, and they operate a quartet of translator stations. 88.9 K205FV, Plainview, Colorado, relays Air 1 on its HD2 signal. And then the other three are standalone translators. 90.1 K264 AG Breckenridge, 96.5 K243 AM Colorado Springs, and 103.9 K280 GB Pleasant View, Colorado. Now we go to the FM. Now we go to the commercials portion of the FM band. 92.1 channel 221, broadcasting in high definition, is KJMN Castle Rock, Colorado. La Suavecita 92.1. FM analog and HD1 is Spanish adult hits with no additional subchannels. KJMN is owned by Intravision Communications. 92.5 channel 223 in high definition is KKSE FM, Broomfield, Colorado. Altitude Sports 92.5 FM, Denver's sports station. Now this pretty much has the same specs as KKSE AM 950. They are the Denver affiliate of Fox Sports Radio, and they are the co-flagship stations of the Denver Nuggets, the Colorado Avalanche, Major League Soccer's Colorado Rapids, and the Colorado Mammoth from the NLL, or the National Lacrosse League. KKSE FM, much like KKSE AM, is owned by Stan Kroenke and Kroenke Sports and Entertainment. KKSE FM operates a translator station in Boulder at 101.7 K269 AE. 93.3 channel 227, broadcasting in high definition, is KTCL Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Now this is a far northern Denver suburb, and you can not only listen to this station in Denver, but also in nearby Fort Collins. Channel 93.3, Colorado Alternative. FM analog and HD1 is alternative rock. And then HD2 is punk rock, known as Punk Tacos. Yeah, that's right. Punk Tacos is what they decided to call this station that plays all punk rock all the time. KTCL is owned by iHeartMedia. 94.7, channel 234, KRKS FM, Lafayette, Colorado, which is 94.7 FM, The Word. Faith comes by hearing. This is a Christian talk and teaching station from the Salem Media Group, and is simulcast on KRKS AM 990 in Denver. So 990 and 94.7 are the same station. 95.7, channel 239 in high definition. Go ahead and write this in right now. There is KPTT Denver, 95.7 The Party, Denver's #1 hit music station. FM analog and HD1 is Top 40 CHR. And then on HD2 is the active rock simulcast of sister station KBPI 107.9, which we'll explain at the very end of this video, so stay tuned. KPTT is owned by iHeartMedia, and they operate 2 translator stations. 101.7 K269CL in Evergreen, Colorado, and then 107.9 K300CP in Denver relays KBPI's simulcast on HD2. 96.5, channel 243, KXPK Evergreen. La Tricolor 96.5. This is a regional Mexican station from Intravision Communications and is repeated on booster station KXPK 1 FM 96.5 FM Boulder. Speaking of Boulder, 97.3 channel 247 in high definition is KBCO Boulder. 97.3 KBCO, World Class Rock. FM Analog and HD1 is your AAA format adult album alternative. HD2 is something called the Studio C channel. I do not know what that is. And then on HD3 is Pride Radio, which is 24/7 dance and EDM. KBCO is owned by iHeartMedia, and they operate a translator in Breckenridge at 94.3 K232 AC. 98.5 channel 253 in high definition is KYGO FM Denver. 98.5 KYGO, Denver's #1 for new country. FM Analog and HD1 is country music, and then HD2 is classic country, known as KYGO Legendary Country. And then HD3 is a contemporary Christian simulcast of Colorado Springs' sister station, KTLF, which broadcasts on 90.5 in Colorado Springs. KYGO FM is owned by Bonneville International, with translator station K292 FM in Denver at 106.3, relaying the contemporary Christian music on HD3. 99.5 channel 258 high definition is KQMT Denver. 99.5 The Mountain. FM Analog and HD1 is classic rock. And then HD2 is the simulcast of KEZW EZ1430, which is the adult standard station. 99.5 The Mountain is owned by Intercom. 100.3 channel 262 in high definition is KIMN Denver. Mix 100, today's best mix. Hot adult alternative doesn't sound all that good, does it? Anyway, Hot Adult Contemporary is on FM Analog and HD1, and there are no additional subchannels. KIMN is owned by Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, again owned by Nuggets and Avalanche owner Stan Kroenke. 101.1 channel 266 in high definition is KOSI Denver. Cozy 101.1, of course, the KOSI sounds like cozy. Real music variety. And they have a backup slogan, 80s, 90s, 2K, and today. FM Analog and HD1 as adult contemporary music for much of the year, and then Christmas music during the holidays. And on HD2 is the Latter-day Saints channel. KOSI, or Cozy, is owned by Bonneville International. 101.5, channel 268. KJHM Watkins. Jammin' 101.5. Denver's old school and classic R&B. This is a rhythmic oldies radio station owned by Max Media. 101.9, channel 270. KXWA Centennial. Way FM. This is a contemporary Christian music or CCM format owned by Way FM Media Group. 102.3, channel 272. KVOQ Greenwood Village. This station is known as Indie 1023, new and independent music from Colorado Public Radio. So this is a public radio station as well as an adult album alternative station with programming from NPR. KVOQ is owned by Colorado Public Radio and is repeated in the Colorado Springs area on KXRE 1490 AM and 102.3 FM, licensed to Manitou Springs, with 2 FM translators relaying KXRE. Those are 98.5 K253 AM Colorado Springs and 102.1 K271 CK Manitou Springs. KVOQ, meanwhile, operates translator station K215 FM 90.9 Fort Collins and booster station KVOQ FM 3 on 102.3 FM in Boulder. Alright, on to the final page now. 103.5, channel 278, broadcasting in high definition. In fact, all of the remaining stations, with the exception of one, broadcast in high definition. But anyway, 103.5, channel 278. This station broadcasts in high definition. This is KRFX Denver. 103.5, The Fox, Denver's classic rock. FM analog and HD1 airs classic rock. And on HD2 is the talk radio simulcast of AM 630 KHOW. KRFX, owned by iHeartMedia, is also the FM affiliate station of the Denver Broncos. So the flagship station is 850 KOA. The Bronco games are simulcast on FM on 103.5 The Fox. 104.3, channel 282 in high definition is KKFN FM Longmont, Colorado. Sports Radio 104.3 The Fan. FM analog and HD1 is sports. Again, they air some locally produced sports talk on this station, with ESPN radio programming airing nights and weekends. And in HD2 is the simulcast of KEPN, which is 1600 ESPN Denver, which runs the entire ESPN radio schedule. Like Golick and Wingo, Dan Lebitard, and Golick and Wingo, Dan Lebitard, and others. Freddie and Fitzsimmons. That was the one I was drawing a blank on. Freddie and Fitzsimmons. Anyway, KKFN is owned by Bonneville International. 105.1, channel 286 in high definition is KXKL FM Denver. Cool 105, of course, cool being spelled KOOL. Denver's classic hits. FM analog and HD1 is classic hits with no additional subchannels. KXKL is owned by Stan Kroenke and Kroenke Sports and Entertainment. 105.5, channel 288 in high definition is KJAC, Timnath, Colorado. 105.5, the Colorado Sound. Independent music for independent people. FM analog and HD1 is adult album alternative with no additional subchannels. This station is owned by Community Radio for Northern Colorado and is repeated on Booster Station 105.5 KJAC FM1, Boulder, Colorado. They also operate a pair of translator stations, 88.9 K205FZ Steamboat Springs and 94.3 K232AL Breckenridge. 105.9, channel 290 in high definition, KALC Denver. Ellis 105.9, real music, real life. FM analog and HD1 is a hot adult contemporary leaning top 40 CHR station, and on HD2 is LGBTQ talk and dance and EDM music as channel Q. KALC is owned by Intercom. 106.7, channel 294 in high definition is KWBL Denver. 106.7 The Bull, Colorado's new country. And they also have a slogan for their HD2 station, which is Denver's Relaxing Favorites. You can pretty much tell where I'm going with this. FM analog and HD1 is country music. FM and HD2, I should say, is The Breeze, which is soft adult contemporary. KWBL 106.7 The Bull is owned by iHeartMedia. All right. 107.1, channel 296. This is the only remaining station in the Denver area that does not broadcast in HD, and that's KFCO, Bennett, Colorado. They have since recently switched formats to Hot 107.1, Denver's new hit music. This is now a top 40 CHR station owned by Max Media and is repeated on Booster Station KFCO FM3 Aurora. Now, this used to be a classic hip-hop station, and then later a rhythmic top 40 station known as Flow 107.1, as they were in direct competition as far as the rhythmic audience with the next station on our list. And that's 107.5, channel 298 in high definition, which is KQKS Lakewood. KS 107.5, your new number one for today's hottest music. FM analog and HD1 is Rhythmic Top 40. And then on HD2 is a comedy format known as Comedy 103.1. KQKS KS 107.5 is owned by Intercom Communications. And translator station K276 FK Denver at 103.1 relays the comedy format on HD2. And finally, 107.9, channel 300 in high definition is KBPI, Fort Collins, Colorado. 107.9 KBPI, Denver rocks the Rockies. FM analog and HD1 is an active rock format with no additional subchannels. KBPI, owned by iHeartMedia, is relayed on KPTT 95.7 HD2 Denver and also operates translator station K300CP Denver, also at 107.9 FM. Alright, so that's part 1 of 2 for the day. We're going to get on our usual video, which is the Cleveland, Ohio market. And Akron, there are a few stations from Akron, Ohio, but I think like one or two actually show up in the city of Cleveland. But I'm going to include all the full power Akron stations with the Cleveland stations. And I'll be getting on that here right now. I'm about to go gather that information. And then later on tonight, I'll bring you that Cleveland video. So until then, I'm Big Al. I will talk to you then. Peace out.